Jinru, saw your boyfriend Xiao Chun enter a hotel with your stepsister.
What?
Su Jinru, what are you doing here?
Su Jinru, you crazy woman. If you've got a problem, come at me. Leave Shinue alone.
Fine. So you two were together all along.
Mr. Lee, it's a call from your father.
Hello, Dad.
Dad? What dad? You're getting older and still can't find a wife. I'm telling you, if you don't get married soon, I won't have surgery. I'll let you lose your dad forever.
Su Jinru. I'm done with you. If it weren't for your dad needing a son-in-law to inherit, I wouldn't have gotten engaged to you. Now that everything's going to Shinue, why should I care?
Engagement ring. I don't want to see you two ever again.
Crazy woman. Let's go.
Ring. But that's... Hey. The Bulgari limited edition wedding ring is worth $1 million, and I lost it. What if that jerk Xiao Chun demands compensation? Damn it.
Mr. Lee, she might be suicidal. We can't let her die in your pool. I can't swim.
Troublesome woman. What are you doing? I saved you. I don't need your thanks. Marry me as a way to repay me. I'll give you your freedom in 2 years. Bring your household registration booklet to the Civil Affairs Bureau at 2:30 p.m. tomorrow.
What? I have to get married to inherit my father's estate, or else my share goes to Su Shinue. She's dreaming. Fine. It's just marriage, right?
I'm busy with work. Don't contact me unless necessary. When the time comes, I'll arrange for the divorce. Here's your living allowance.
Dad, I got married. You don't have to worry about me being alone anymore. Lee Yoonji. Who's the big client today that's worth dressing up for?
I can't be as carefree as a married woman like you. Today's client is the richest man in Zhongqing. I really need to step up my game. By the way, have you really not talked to your husband for 2 years?
Who cares? Grass on his grave could be 7 feet tall now.
Just kidding. If he knew how pretty you've become, he'd probably rush back home.
This person looks so familiar.
Hello, Mr. Lee. I'm from Jinsey Law Firm, here to coordinate with you.
Isn't that my good-for-nothing husband, Li Yunqi? Turns out he's the richest man in Zhongqing.
Here's the basic case information.
His tone hasn't changed one bit. I thought he was dead after disappearing for 2 years. Didn't expect I wouldn't become a widow. But it seems he didn't recognize me.
This woman looks familiar. Stop the car.
Sure.
Get in.
He must have recognized me. Why isn't he talking after getting in the car? Exactly. It's awkward when a couple hasn't seen each other in 2 years. Should I break the ice? Hey. Sweetheart. What is it?
Su Jinro. Shinran and I are getting married. Come see our grand wedding. Expand your horizons.
I'm not going.
Been unwanted all these years. Too embarrassed to come.
Are you kidding? I'm already married. Honey, help me out. Just repeat after me, okay? Babe, who's calling you? Is it that jerk you used to date?
Why would I do that?
Please, please, help me out. Ex-boyfriend.
You! How dare you kiss me?
I'm begging you. Say it or I'll kiss you again.
Honey. Who are you talking to? Is it that bad guy you dated before?
Can you put some emotion into it? Like this. Hey, listen up. If you call again, I'll break your legs.
Call again and you're dead meat.
Hello, did you hear that? My husband says don't call again.
We're here.
Darling. Not coming home with me.
Are you inviting me to stay over? You! Are you inviting me to stay over?
Even though we're married, we haven't shared a bed. Being so forward, is it bad?
I know what you're thinking. But I'm already married. Maybe once I'm divorced, I'd be interested in you. Assistant Lin, close the window.
Okay.
He didn't recognize me at all. He thought I was just a woman looking for a one-night stand. Oh no, my personal phone is in his car.
Hello?
I left my phone in your car. Can you bring it back to me?
I told you I won't cheat. I'll return your phone during the day. This woman is something else. But she's kind of interesting.
Mr. Lee, it's rare for a woman to approach you so boldly. She's not even afraid of you.
The 2 years are up. Prepare a divorce agreement.
No, I don't agree with you divorcing Jinru. You've been abroad for 2 years. She waited for you those 2 years. Now you return and want a divorce? How is that acceptable?
She and I agreed on this long ago. I already have someone I like.
You'll regret missing out on someone as great as Jinru.
I won't regret it. I'm definitely getting a divorce.
You...
Lawyer Sue, wait a moment. The CEO will be here soon.
Thank you.
Jinro, heard you went to Yunchi today.
Uncle, firm took on a case, and I'm in charge.
Don't call me uncle. That's so distant. Yunchi owes you a lot these 2 years. He's back now. You two might cross paths at work. It's a good chance to connect.
Sure. Dad. Well, I'll give it a try.
Okay, Jinru, I'm getting engaged to Ann Shin this weekend. Make sure you come.
Gotta go, Dad. He's here.
Lawyer Sue, you're early.
Building relationships. Then I should make the first move. Darling, I just wanted to see you sooner. Don't you like it?
I'm already married. Though you are quite interesting. But I won't cheat.
You're quite the faithful man. Yet you can't even recognize your wife standing in front of you. Unbelievable. Fine. Let me test just how loyal you are. Is this considered cheating now?
So, Lawyer Sue prefers a married man.
Who wouldn't like a husband like Mr. Lee? But I prefer Mr. Lee's money. That makes more sense. Isn't it?
It's okay. I have a lot of money.
Why doesn't this guy follow the rules? Mr. Knight, let's get down to business. After all, I'm a professional lawyer.
Then, Lawyer Sue, how about taking my divorce case too?
You want a divorce from me? You want a divorce from me?
Help me get a divorce. Lawyer Sue, of course. If Sue Jinru has any sense and leaves on her own, that would be best. If I need a real wife, I'd rather marry you, Lawyer Sue.
Sure, dreaming about marrying me while divorcing me. Keep dreaming, I'll stick around to see you regret it. Sure. No problem.
Oh, look who it is. It's sis. Shopping alone. How sad.
Sujinru.
Dressed so flashy, but no one's interested. Just a washed up hag. Right, honey?
I'm not like some who boast over picking up others' trash. And I got married 2 years ago.
You. So what if you're married? You probably married some lowlife. Not like our Xiao Chun. He's a top executive at Lee's group subsidiary now. Must be eating your heart out.
Him, of course not. My husband can't compare to him, after all. My husband's no freeloader. He's just the richest man in Jiangqing.
Joke. Your husband is the richest man in Jiangcheng. Do you know who that is? The real richest man in Jiangcheng, Mr. Li Yunqi. I don't know where you got that from. How can you compete with a loser husband?
Husband. Husband. Ex-boyfriend, please help me.
Sister. You can't just hit on Mr. Li.
That's right. The man answered the phone last time. Sounds pretty shaky. You're not bad looking, but don't settle for some nobody because of me. Mr. Lee. You remember me, right? I'm the manager at Junhua under Lee Group. I met you at last year's annual meeting.
Mr. Li. My sister here is clueless, not very informed. She actually crossed you. I'll teach her a lesson on your behalf. Mr. Li.
Fire him. None of the Lee Corporation businesses will ever hire you.
Yes.
Why, Mr. Lee? I was wrong. Please forgive me.
No. Honey. Mr. Li. Could it be? Are you really married?
No.
Just wait, I won't let you off. Honey.
Lawyer Sue. You're so eager to marry me.
Maybe. But Mr. Lee, I've met your wife, Su Jinru. She's as pretty as me. Gentle and a good woman.
Really? But I bet Su Jinru isn't as fun as Lawyer Sue.
But I'm already married. Mr. Lee, still planning to get divorced.
Mr. Lee, there's an emergency at the company that needs your attention.
Lawyer Sue, if he can't even help you out of a sticky situation, he's not worth keeping around. I don't mind if Lawyer Sue handles her own divorce case too.
This person never lets others finish talking.
Wunsch, your mom and I are getting engaged this weekend. I'd like to arrange a meeting between you and your mom before the engagement party.
That's not necessary. It's your personal business.
Okay, I know you're busy. But you must come to the engagement party.
Yes, ma'am.
Auntie Chin. You look great in your wedding dress.
Mr. Knight ordered this dress. I've ordered one for you too. Come on, try it on. After the engagement party, Knight is going to make up for your wedding to Wunshi.
It's beautiful. You've ordered it. Try it on. Auntie Chin.
You're my baby mama.
You're my baby mama. What? Why don't you?
Explain.
I'll explain.
You said you're married. Why to someone from the Lee family?
Is there a problem?
You know who I am. And yet you dare to mess with me?
Who else would I mess with if not you? Isn't it only natural?
Alright. Since you like thrills, let's go all the way.
The engagement ceremony is starting over there. Aren't you going?
The main character is missing. The engagement ceremony is over. Change your clothes.
Oh.
Mr. Lee, why are you here? The chairman's been looking for you for a while.
Why are you here?
The engagement ceremony went perfectly. The chairman asked me to move Madam's luggage here first.
The engagement ceremony went perfectly.
Mr. Su is here. You left your bag. I brought it back for you.
Thanks.
Sue. Sue. Jinru. Why is my wife's ID with you?
Doesn't Mr. Lee need documents for the divorce? What? Has Mr. Lee changed his mind about the divorce?
I barely remember a wife I've only met once. Why would I regret it?
You're good at not regretting. 2 years, you forgot me like I never existed. Yet you say you're interested in me.
Mr. Su. Why did you marry my dad?
Your dad. You don't even recognize your own wife and mistake me for your stepmom. Having my husband as my stepson is quite a gain for me.
Say something. What's your real motive?
Well, of course. I like you, Mr. Lee. Too bad you're married. So I had to resort to this. Because proximity has its advantages. You get ahead, right? What? Think I won't really kiss you?
Afraid of being kicked out of the Lee family?
Go ahead, tell your dad. Let's see who he sides with, you or me. Yeah. Mr. Lee's not a kid anymore. He wouldn't tattletale to his parents.
Alright. Great.
Chinigum. Did inviting you for breakfast this early delay your work?
Not at all, Dad. The cases I'm handling now are all for Lee's, so I'm just chilling with pay.
Take it easy. Even if you don't work, Yunchi can support you. By the way, how's it going with Yunchi recently?
It's alright, barely.
Perfect. Come over for breakfast.
I don't agree with this marriage. This woman must leave the Lee family. This woman has to leave the Lee family.
Getting bossy so early in the morning. Don't like it. Go to work. Who wants to see your sour face?
You're kicking me out for this woman.
Are you trying to give your dad a heart attack?
Aren't you brave? Just wait and see.
That brat. Jinru, don't let him get to you. He doesn't know how good he has it. Oh, by the way, you... Move in and stay with us. Spend more time with Yunchi. He'll see your good side over time.
I can't move in, Dad. I just can't. Dad, calm down. I'll move today.
All right, I'll have the assistant help you move right away.
Dad, you're scaring me. Come in.
Lawyer Sue, these are some cases from our Lee group. Mr. Lee insists you handle them. You have 1 day.
What? How can I finish so many cases in 1 day? Does he want to kill me?
Boss Lee said this affects your salary. Good luck.
Lee Yunchi. Finally done. Lee Yunchi, I'll get you back for this. Just wait.
Looks like I can't make it back today.
You punk. Where are you going?
To sleep.
How can you still sleep? Swear to me. Don't bully her anymore.
Lee.
My heart.
Dad, I swear. I swear I'll get along with her.
All right, I'm going to sleep.
Dad.
What are you looking at? I told you, your dad would take my side. If you make things hard for me, I'll tell your dad. I don't mind being a tattletale.
Mr. Lee, do you remember me? Mr. Lee. I'm Shin Yue. We had a little misunderstanding earlier. I'm sorry if I offended you and Mrs. Lee. Please don't be mad at me, okay?
That two-timing woman is not my wife.
That's what I thought. How could you be interested in a woman like her? She deserves someone like a thug or a hooligan.
She married my dad.
I didn't mean it like that. Really, Mr. Lee, I didn't mean it that way. Soo Jinru, it's all your fault. Oh, hi, big sis. You can actually afford a place like this. Oh, I forgot. Sister, now that you're married to Chairman Lee, money isn't an issue. If Dad knows you married an old man for money,
What would he think?
No wonder Mr. Lee fired me for you. Turns out you're playing stepmom. I must have been blind not to see what kind of woman you are.
What nonsense are you all talking about? Xiao Chen. And you dare to say that?
Soo Jinru, you're angry. Everyone, look. This woman married an old man just to get into a rich family, becoming a stepmom. And she's throwing her weight around. She even got the chairman to fire my boyfriend.
She'll do anything for money, she's so vicious.
This greedy, vain woman is ruining society's morals. Film her and post it online, so she won't dare to show her face again.
Stop filming. Su Xinhua. Give free legal advice. Spreading rumors and defaming others can lead to legal consequences.
Feeling guilty. This was told to me by Mr. Lee himself.
Li Yunqi, you set me up badly.
Who dares to cause trouble on the Lee family territory?
Yes, Mr. Lee, such a vain woman shouldn't stay in the Lee family.
Exactly, the chairman is too old and you can't be fooled by this little vixen.
Enough. My husband. It was clearly him.
How is that possible? Clearly, Mr. Lee said.
I don't want to see those two again. If any video or photo from today gets out, I'll hold you accountable, Li Yunqi.
Mr. Lee, I'm sorry. I won't dare again.
Yes, Mr. Lee, spare me. I didn't do anything.
What are you staring at? Disperse.
Move along.
Wow, hubby, you look handsome today.
I'm just doing this for my dad's sake. Don't push your luck.
This is driving me crazy. Wang Yunqi, are you a pig? Why is he at the law firm?
Morning, Jean Rowe. Jean Rowe, your breakfast looks like our boss's.
I made it myself. Just from the bun shop downstairs.
Looks like their buns are good. I'll try them next time.
Lawyer Luo. I'll give you my breakfast.
Jean Rowe. Mr. Lee. You actually made me breakfast.
Li Yunqi, I won't make you breakfast ever again.
Damn it. Why am I thinking about this unfaithful woman?
Yunchi, heard you got a new girl. How's it going?
Nothing much.
No big deal? Come on, tell me. Rare to see a woman with you.
She's a lawyer. Married my dad.
What? I'm telling you, that's your stepmom. Don't get any ideas.
Back so late. Why'd you drink so much? Need me to help you to your room?
Yunchi, you're back.
Are you crazy? Your dad's back.
What's wrong? Doesn't mom like it?
The couple finally made up. I worried for nothing.
Hey, you serious about this? Morning, Mr. Lee.
What are you doing here? What did you do to me?
Don't blame me. Last night, you came to me.
Last night, I.
Relax, Mr. Lee. I'll keep your secret, so don't worry about it. Seems smart, but so easy to fool. What's a drunk man gonna do? Got an attitude when drunk. Last night wore me out. Time for a nap again.
Where is everyone?
She. Probably hasn't woken up yet.
Yeah. Might have been too tired last night. Take her breakfast. Hurry up. Looks like I'll have a grandchild soon.
Mr. Lee. Chasing me to the restroom. If word gets out, it won't be good for your reputation.
When you were seducing me. Why didn't you say that?
I seduced you. Last night, it was
Lawyer Sue. Lawyer Sue. I'll give you a month. To get divorced.
Why should I listen to you?
I won't get divorced. It's not up to you.
Mr. Lee, why are you at the firm?
Lee Corporation negotiating for a winery. Need to visit to draft contract.
Mr. Lee, I'll go with you.
I think Lawyer Sue is good. Lawyer Sue, come with me.
Again.
Let's go.
Boss, Mr. Lee, welcome. We have prepared wine for you. This is the wine we crafted with great care at our winery. Rich flavor.
Impactful. Not bad.
You really know your stuff. Looks like his assistant can't handle alcohol. You gotta be able to drink if you're with him.
Mr. Lee, you misunderstood. I'm not his assistant. Sure, I can't hold my liquor, but my skills and attitude are what really matter.
Who is this woman? How dare she speak like that in front of him? She definitely needs to be taught a lesson later.
Boss Lee, we're staying at the winery tonight. Sue Jinru, what are you doing? Who? What do you want? Boss Lee in the room next door.
Bosley cares about you. Bosley is a married man. Just go along with me. Working with Lee's company will benefit you.
I'm telling you, I'm a lawyer, and using violence, coercion, or any means to assault a woman is a criminal offense.
I'll just say you came on to me. With my background, people will definitely think you're sucking up to me. Who'll believe your nonsense?
You're the scum of society for assaulting and insulting women.
A woman hit me? You really only respond to force, don't you? You really only respond to force, don't you? Trying to escape? Tonight, you won't escape my grasp. Mr. Lee,
From today, the Lee family winery is no more in Jiang City.
Mr. Lee, she's just a minor lawyer, not your wife. Why are you?
Anyone who dares touch someone I, Lee Yun-chi, care about will surely die.
Mr. Knight, I shouldn't have done this. Please let me go. Let the Lee family go. It was her. She seduced me. She really started it.
Are you okay? What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Isn't Miss Sue a good seducer, even for a guy like Mr. Lee? Why can't I?
You actually believe his nonsense. Are you crazy? Did I go too far? Why is this guy suddenly so into it? He used to hate me just a few days ago.
Isn't this what you wanted? Why not get a divorce?
Lee Yun-chi is honestly insane.
This heartless woman sleeps with me and thinks she can just leave. Now she wants to peacefully be my stepmom. No way.
Mr. Lee, we just need to have the chairman divorce lawyer sue. No need to get upset. The chairman values your opinion. He'll definitely listen to you. Mr. Lee already anticipated this. I said too much.
Send the prepared divorce papers to Sue Jinro.
Cece, what are you doing here?
I'm nearby for a case and thought I'd drop by to see you all. I haven't had breakfast either. I made something. Let's eat with Mr. Lee.
You gave away the breakfast I made you. But you seem to enjoy someone else's breakfast. Jerk.
Mr. Lee. Did you like their breakfast?
A bit dry.
I'll get you something to drink.
Last night. No need to thank me.
You started it. Taking advantage and acting innocent.
I gave you a whole night to think it over. Divorce or be divorced. Your choice. Divorce or be divorced. Your choice.
Mr. Lee, did you mistake me for your stepmom? Planning anything against me, that's not right.
You think my dad cares about you? Besides, I kinda hope he divorces you if you tell him my intentions. Even better. Saves me the trouble.
Worried about wife getting upset. You've been married for 2 years after all.
When you were hitting on me. Why didn't you think about it?
I'm your wife, how is that hitting on? Well, it should be. Maybe it's not really hitting on, is it? At most, it's just for fun.
Mr. Lee. Why is Jinro lying on the floor?
Oh, I dropped something, just looking for it.
Take your time, Lawyer Sue. I've got to go.
This guy's really sneaky, never takes a loss.
Jinro. Did something happen between you and Mr. Lee?
Yesterday, Boss Lee tried to take advantage of me, and Mr. Lee gave him a lesson.
Jinro. You're a married woman. Even if you and your husband have no feelings, you shouldn't date two people. It's not right, you know. It's not right to date two people.
Cece. Lee Yun-chi is also married.
That's my skill, not your business. But if you're going to steal my man, then from now on, we're not friends.
But you're taking my husband. I, Sue Jiru, give things away, but don't let them be taken.
Mr. Lee, are we going back to the company or home first?
Lawyer Sue did not eat breakfast. Let's find a restaurant first.
Mr. Lee still remembers. Breakfast was nice this morning, huh?
A bit sarcastic, aren't you? Are you jealous?
Me? Jealous? Why would I be jealous? I've got guys chasing after me. Even you, Mr. Lee, would have to wait in line. You. Why are you getting so close?
Remember this. I'm not here to wait in line. I'm here to win.
Lawyer Sue, there's a package for you.
Thanks. I'm so angry. Lee Yunqi really can't wait to divorce me. What a jerk who doesn't even recognize his own wife. I should have asked for a divorce.
Counselor Sue, why are you so angry? Is it a difficult case?
Yes, it's obvious that Lee Yunqi doesn't even know I'm his wife. Why should I be angry? Do I really like him? That's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. Your father said he wanted to see me. Why haven't you seen him? This isn't for you.
Thought it over. I'm ready for divorce.
Mr. Lee, can I interview you? Why do you insist on divorcing your wife? I mean, you hardly know each other, but you could give it a chance. You might end up really liking her.
Did she say something to you? Or is she clinging to the title of Mrs. Lee and refusing the divorce, so you're here to persuade me? I don't like women who are vain like that.
Didn't you also say I'm a woman who's vain? So why are you still involved with me?
You're not the same as Su Jinro. Besides, I'm not the kind of man who shirks responsibility.
Oh, you're really responsible, aren't you? It's awful how you judge me as vain without knowing me. No wonder you don't have a wife.
I'm here. I was just about to call you. Come to the study with me. I have something to discuss.
Okay.
Keep pretending. I don't believe you can just treat this stepmother act like nothing.
Dad, what will you tell me?
Well, it's like that. At the last engagement party, I didn't invite too many guests. Yunqi didn't come either. Aunt Chin thinks Yunqi doesn't really like her. So she hasn't moved in yet. I'm planning to hold a banquet to formally introduce you and her to everyone. What do you think?
Well, that's of course no problem. Then my status as Lee Yunqi's wife will be completely public. Aunt Chin, you.
Don't let Yunqi hear. Lao Li and I prepared a little surprise for him. I'll go set up the room. Make sure he doesn't find.
Don't worry. He's asleep. Do your thing.
Lu Yun.
You've got to keep it a secret for me, okay?
Not asleep.
Just getting a drink of water. Where are you going?
Looking for my dad?
You're not allowed to go.
Relax, it's not about asking you two to divorce.
Still, you can't go.
What's in the study?
Nothing at all.
Oh, so clumsy. Use a bit more force and it'll go in.
My dad brought a woman home. My dad brought a woman home. You just watch downstairs. And cover for him.
Overthinking. How? Your dad's not in the study.
Come over here, let's switch.
You say there's nothing.
Just kill me now. If you want me to keep quiet, make less noise. Pretend you didn't hear anything. It's not what you think. Try to understand your dad.
Can you understand this?
Sure. What's hard to get?
Are you out of your mind? You just love money and Mr. Lee's wife position.
What? This guy really has a wild imagination.
Speak up.
Mr. Lee. Anyway, you definitely can't go in today, but I can explain things to you.
So, aren't you bringing up divorce with my dad?
What's all this? You misunderstood this whole thing.
I misunderstood.
Wan Chi, are you stupid? I'm not your little mom at all. Li Yunqi, are you stupid? I'm not your little mom at all.
Lu Yun, listen to this. There's a sound downstairs.
Jinru is downstairs. Hurry up. This is kinda complicated. Can you help me put it in?
I should have asked my assistant to handle it. Such a big guy. How do you play with this thing?
Young people love it. Besides, my assistant doing it would be insincere. I want Yunqi to see my effort.
All right. Oh, come on. I'm done with this. Let's switch. Dana?
What's going on? Why is my heart racing? Could I really have fallen for his charms so easily?
I saw it myself, there's no way I misunderstood. You know how to endure in this position. If that's the case, I'll ask my dad for you. What do they think you are? I'll ask my dad for you. What do they think you are?
That's strange. I just heard something here.
Divorce. It's your only option.
I told you it was a misunderstanding. Why won't you listen? This is outrageous. Divorce. No divorce. If there's a divorce, I should bring it up first. Why should Li Yunqi dump me? He belittles me so much, and he won't even listen to an explanation.
About the case transfer, I heard you're handling Mr. Lee's divorce. It's been given to me.
You can't have this case. Li Yunqi is going for an amicable divorce. I'm just drafting the agreement. It's not yet at the point where it needs a lawsuit.
What do you mean? You're married, stay away from Mr. Lee. You know well he's the man I want. And your husband. Your husband is Li Yunqi. Su Jinru, you tricked me. You're his wife and you kept it from me. Are you trying to mess with me behind my back?
No, Cece, not what you think.
Enough, Su Jinru. I didn't expect you to be like this. Since you were heartless, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Cece, I need to set things straight with you. First, I am Su Jinru. I am a lawyer. I have my own life and I don't need to flaunt who I'm married to. Marriage is a private matter. I have the right to choose whether to speak or not. No one can blame me for having my own secrets. Secondly, Li Yunqi had a wife, and you expressed it wasn't an issue. From the start, you didn't let his wife deter you, and you won't now. Don't make excuses for your ambition to clear your name.
Quite the eloquent Su lawyer, huh? All right, guess I don't need to pretend anymore. Anyway, Fang Yunji is divorcing you. Let's see what we're made of. Let's see what we're made of.
Li Yunqi, your romantic troubles are catching up to you.
I heard Chairman Lee's introducing the chairwoman today. The legendary Mrs. Lee will also be there.
You mean Li Yunqi's wife?
I really want to meet Mrs. Lee. She's been married to Mr. Lee for 2 years, and nobody has seen her. I heard she's very mysterious.
Word is Mr. Lee doesn't care about her at all. That's why she's kept under wraps.
Really?
Of course.
Who are you? How do you know?
Me.
Nana, how could you be so careless spilling wine on someone like that?
It wasn't on purpose. Miss Sue won't mind, right?
Who would believe you didn't do it on purpose?
If it was on purpose, what? Who do you think you are? How dare you fight with Cece for a man? And try to seduce Mr. Lee. Shameless.
I'll give you a chance to apologize.
Apologize to someone like you? Ridiculous. You should be on your knees, apologizing to Cece, then slinking away from this high-end party. This is not for someone dirty like you.
To attend. I gave you a chance.
What? Do you want to hit me?
Don't worry, Mr. Sue is a lawyer, he won't hit me. A generous man like Mr. Sue, it's just a dirty dress, you won't care, right? You're too young to fight with me.
Didn't mean to do it. Offended, will you?
Who believes you didn't do it on purpose?
I do. I'll fight you.
I'll fight you. Are you gonna hit me again? Lawyer Luo is always generous. You won't mind a wet skirt, right?
You.
What? Today is Lee family party. Aren't you afraid they'll throw you out for making trouble? You know, they won't kick me out anyway.
What are you doing?
How did you get in here?
You made a scene at my family's party. You said, "Are you relying on my father? Or me?"
If you hadn't gotten me into trouble, I wouldn't be in this mess. What do I owe you? Don't you despise me from the bottom of your heart?
I used to, a little. But I told you. I'm a responsible man. Since we already. I'll marry you.
Are you crazy? Why marry if you don't like me? There's nothing between us, even less with your dad.
Who said I don't like you?
You don't even know my name, what do you like about me?
Liking you has nothing to do with names. Okay. What's your name?
I'm Sue Jean.
Bosley. The chairman needs you urgently.
Got it. Okay. I'll remember your name. Sue Jean. I'll explain our matter later. I've already sent the divorce papers to Sue Jinru, that gold digger.
Hello. Do you always half listen to people? Can you focus on what's important? You like to accuse me of being a gold digger. I can't live like this, let's get divorced now. Li Yunqi, you arrogant fool, you deserve to be without a wife. Divorce? Fine. You call me a gold digger but say you like me. It's all lies. Unforgivable.
Mr. Lee.
It's her.
This should be Mr. Lee's room, right? He hasn't returned yet. I'm lying in his bed. So I can naturally.
Is she? Is she going after Li Yunqi?
What's Sue Jean up to now? Playing hard to get. You've got endless tricks.
Li Yunqi. How dare you cheat in your marriage?
Why is it you?
Mr. Lee, my clothes got wet. I'm here to change. What are you doing here?
Carry on, carry on.
Mr. Lee, where are you going? Mr. Lee. Am I really not as charming as Sujinru? Sujinru. I will not lose to you.
It's so late. Where are you going?
Leaving the Lee family.
Why? Why leave so suddenly?
Getting a divorce to give this place to someone who needs it.
After struggling so long, decided on divorce.
Stop following me.
Soo Jin. I'll call Soo Jinra right now. I'll let you hear it for yourself. I don't love her and I'm divorcing her.
Lee Yun-chi, you bastard.
Soo Jinra. Since you refuse to sign the divorce papers, let's meet directly at the civil office tomorrow.
I'll be waiting at 10 a.m. sharp.
You'd better show up on time tomorrow. Assistant Lin, find my marriage certificate before 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Yes.
Assistant Lin, I want you to stick by Lee Yunchi's side. It's to set him on the right path. And you thought of helping him steal the marriage certificate?
Chairman, I know I was wrong.
I was the one who sent him to do it. Dad, it's time for this loveless marriage to end.
Mr. Lee, Miss Sue has signed the divorce agreement and sent it over.
As long as I'm here, there's no way this divorce will happen, I'm telling you. I planned a party to introduce Jinro to everyone. But she didn't show up. You definitely upset her.
Dad. Even if you tear up the divorce papers, I'll find Soo Jinru to sign 2 copies. I can get a new marriage certificate if you take the current one. You can't stop me.
Ungrateful child. Jinro. Last time Yunchi mentioned divorce. I guess there must be some misunderstanding between you two. Tonight, I'll have Yunchi over for dinner, and as a family, we'll clear up this misunderstanding.
Dad. Lee Yun-chi has no feelings for me, and he never listens to explanations.
Feelings. They need time to develop.
Lee Yun-chi, don't you dare come here.
Yunchi. Perfect timing. There's some soup left in the kitchen. Go help out. Hurry up.
Why are you so clumsy?
I'm fine.
You're bleeding, and you say you're fine. I'll take you to get bandaged.
I moved out and came back, and he doesn't even ask why.
They look like a couple in love. Yuan Chi wants a divorce. I think it's just a silly fight got too worked up. After all, What couple doesn't argue?
Tonight, let's give them some space. Let's go.
Riff's rude. Dad and Aunt Chi must have locked the door.
Why are you back? The divorce is settled.
Should be soon.
Need my help?
No need, just take care of yourself.
The marriage certificate is held up.
So that's why you didn't show up that day. Bosley. In your eyes. What was your wife like?
She's full of tricks. She didn't answer my calls many times. I guess she just doesn't want a divorce because she knows who I am.
You didn't ask her what she thought. She wants a divorce too.
What's your hurry?
It's my husband who should be talking to me about divorce. Whenever you want to get a divorce, you can do it anytime.
She hung up on me again. Isn't that just avoiding me?
Give it a rest. Maybe she just doesn't want to talk to you. What do you want?
You. Do you not want me to divorce?
Want you to divorce. I'd be thrilled if you divorced. As if I'd miss it, Soo Jinru.
She still cares about me. Tonight. The bed's yours. Hey.
Yunchi sees you're getting along well with Jinru and wants to give you the marriage certificate. Think carefully before acting impulsively.
Got it, Dad. Assistant Lin. Mr. Lee. Have someone handle the divorce.
Yes.
See you at the Civil Affairs Bureau at 3 p.m. today.
Having a cold is really uncomfortable.
Miss Sue? Mr. Lee asked me to bring all the documents. Let's head in. Miss Sue. Mr. Lee said there's no love, but at least you spent 2 years together. This is his compensation for you.
Tell him. I don't need his charity.
Miss Sue. You look kind of familiar. Have we met before?
No, never seen you. Why are you back?
Did you get the divorce papers?
Yeah, done.
Let's get married.
Lee Yunchi. Nothing happened that day. No need to marry or take responsibility.
I know.
You know.
Go with the flow. Isn't it possible? Soo Jin, you don't have feelings for my dad anyway, and I've told you I have money. I thought about it carefully. Marrying my dad might really be because of me, given the proximity.
How come I never noticed you were this self-centered before?
Why do you think she's upset?
Studies show recently divorced women have a nostalgia issue, making their emotions very unstable. I think Miss Sue is like that.
Take a good look at the photo on the divorce papers. And listen to me carefully. I'm Soo Jinru. Your vain, materialistic, boring, and scheming ex-wife.
You are Soo Jinru.
What? Mr. Lee can't believe it.
Sue lawyer. It was all a misunderstanding. Why didn't you say so earlier?
I wanted to, but someone kept seeing me as the bad guy. What could I say? I wanted to explain, but that person doesn't even let me finish. Thought I was the stepmom, never considered I might be your wife.
Jinro, listen to me. At Dad's engagement party, you were in a wedding dress.
Yeah, you thought I was after money and power, seducing your dad. From the start, I was never a good person in your eyes. You think you've never seen me. But you think divorce is impossible. Fine. Now, I'm letting you have it.
Where are you going?
Mr. Lee. Boss Lee. We're already divorced. You don't like me. This is for the best.
Soo Jinru. Don't I like you? Even mistaking you for my stepmom, I still want to marry you. I said. I'm determined to have you.
Why are you alone? Where's Jinru? Rebellious son. Why did you get divorced? How foolish.
I didn't know it was Soo Jinru by my side. I thought she was. I'm going to remarry her.
You don't even know how to make a woman happy.
How do I do that?
Didn't you and Jinru not have a wedding yet?
Yeah. Propose. Then plan the wedding.
How did I end up with such an unromantic son?
Mr. Lee. We're divorced. Why are you here?
To get remarried.
Are you joking?
Jinru. The misunderstanding before was my fault. But I was serious about marrying you. Not because of a non-existent one-night stand. Can you give me another chance? Why is the door locked?
Boss Lee, it's 1 minute past 9 and you're late.
This is my home. Can't I even get back into my own house?
After your last divorce, you chased your wife for a year to reconcile. She's in charge now. The house rules are strict. If you miss curfew, you can't get in.
So where should I stay?
Just a little reminder, your money is managed by your wife. She said you can't stay at any of the Lee hotels. Right now, you know where to go. I'll handle it. But remember to pay me back when you have extra money.
You're back early, Mr. Lee.
Had a social event today. Just a minute late. Shouldn't be a big deal, right? I went out of my way to get your favorite pastries on the way back. For the sake of the pastries, dear. Can you forgive me a little?
Lee Yunchi, you're so annoying. You know I've gained weight, yet you still buy me snacks.
My wife is always the most beautiful.